Guys, I just want to begin this stream today by saying this. I did something in Pokemon Violet that I really regret. I got rid of most of my shiny collection. I should have just transferred them into Home and then put them into Sword or Shield. Or the Let's Go games. Instead of just releasing them. Why the heck did I did that? Did I do that? I almost said a bad word. That's really selfish of me, and I'm so freaking sorry. That being said, though, what's up, everybody? My name is Tentacle, and welcome back to more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. In about 10 minutes, there is going to be an event where 4 featured Pokemon will spawn in Mass Outbreaks with boosted shiny odds. Now, let's see, who do we got in the chat? We got Tuesday, we got Eclipse Knight, we got Bob, we got anyone else who might be in chat, because I can't see. But regardless, welcome everybody. But yeah, check this out. I have gone from 6 boxes of shiny Pokemon to 1, 2, 3. Disregarding these 3 since I recently found them. You know what? I'm just gonna put this over here. I have no idea why I frickin' decided to release half of my shiny collection. Also, what's up, Rockman? How you doing? And yeah, I heard about that. If you guys didn't know, the next Splatoon 3 Extra Work event got announced. I'm trying to see if I can gather a group from the Splatuber Salmon Station Discord server to join me. Problem is, though, this sorta messes with my plans for New File Summer 2024, in which I play through random games in my collection over the summer. But I think what I'm gonna do is, instead of... What am I trying to spit out? I think what I'm gonna do is just push the start of New File Summer to the 12th instead of the 11th, because I want to stream Extra Work on the 11th. That is true, Eclipse Knight, but I'm pretty sure, at least from what I could remember, my game was on autosave at the time. It isn't on autosave now because I was trying to hunt for shiny Charcadet yesterday, and I just forgot to turn it back on. So that's the problem there. I usually have autosave on unless I'm hunting for a shiny Pokemon I really, really want, and I don't want to lose any Herba Mystica. But I'm not sure why I was hunting for shiny Charcadet yesterday when I actually got it 2 days ago with a mark. But yeah, other than that mess up, I've been having a pretty decent day. The weather's been nice in my area for a change. And I'm hoping you guys are having good days too. I'm really curious to see how this Extra Work event will go down, because we've never had a Hydra Splatling in Extra Work before. I just hope it has a good special to go with it. If you've never played Extra Work in Splatoon 3, the way it works is there are 5 predetermined Salmon Run waves. Whatever weapon you pick at the beginning of the wave is what you're stuck with. And each weapon has a predetermined special. And depending on how well you do per wave in extra work, the next waves will get increasingly harder. So, I've heard a common strategy is don't increase the quota within the first 1 or 2 waves, so that way the later waves get easier, and you can get more golden eggs as a result. I've only had that happen 1 or 2 times when I've been playing extra work, but it is a good strategy. Now then, this event Outbreak thing is starting in 4 minutes. And if you want to participate, you gotta connect to the Poke Portal 1 time. And then you can disconnect afterwards. That's sort of how or it's similar to how in Sword and Shield you would get connected to Mystery Gift to see all of the latest event Dynamax raids. Those were a time. And I guess I might as well say this. After this stream is over, I'm actually going to be going on another hiatus. But this one's more fun. It's nothing serious. My mental state is fine. But I can't exactly say what this fun hiatus is for sake of privacy. All I know is I will be away from the channel from April 30th to May 5th. I will be back on the 6th. But until then, you guys will be getting videos. I have a Pokemon Sword episode scheduled to upload on Saturday. I'm going to try to get a Super Mario Bros. Wonder short out tomorrow. And you guys are going to get a kick out of this one. I finally got around to playing the second Anton Blast demo. I'm releasing that video on Monday, the day before my hiatus starts, so that way I can have something up for you guys and not really worry about analytics and all that while I'm away. Walking Wake and Iron Leaves are also making a 4th appearance. That is true, I forgot about that. I don't think I'll be messing with Iron Leaves this time. I already streamed that the first time it came around, and it was a total disaster. I have no intention of doing Terra Raid streams again. Besides, we gotta get prepared for Pokemon Legends ZA. I will be streaming that next year. You played Anton Blast. It's good, but you're just bad at it. That's fair. That's how I felt with Pizza Tower until I actually practiced. It doesn't hurt to practice. Oh yeah, talking about that reminded me. I recently came across an itch.io page for this really cool rhythm-based platforming game. It's called Voiceless. It's relatively new, like about a few days old. It's on Kickstarter. I might see if I can play that demo next month, because I like rhythm-based games and I like platforming games, so a game like Voiceless is right up my alley, and I really hope it gets backed. I also said a while ago that I wanted to make more indie game content on my channel. Now let's see. What have we got for the event outbreaks because it just started? Any Varoom outbreaks? We have a Knucklestack outbreak. Those are rare. Wait, hang on. I think I might need to reset my game. I should also try Mad Rat Dead. Oh, I've heard of that! I've heard of that, Eclipse Knight. I might check that out. I don't know. There are a lot of different indie games that I want to play. Decisions, and not a lot of time. Heck, I still gotta do my business for the monthly update post for May. I'll give you guys the full details about this year's new file summer, as well as something interesting I've got planned for the 19th. You guys are not gonna want to miss May 19th. That is my 5-year YouTube anniversary, and I got something big planned. There we go. Now we got the outbreaks. I think to start, I'm gonna go for this Varoom outbreak, because it's in an open field. Aggressive Pokemon like Varoom are best hunted in places that are wide open, so that way you don't have to worry about getting stuck in corners and constantly bombarded by them. I've had that happen before, like with the Paradox Pokemon. It was tough hunting Shiny Iron Valiant after I beat Pokemon Violet for that very reason. But here, we got a wide open space. Now I wonder how quickly it'll be before I find a Shiny Varoom, because these odds are boosted. I guess we'll just keep KOing and find out. You really want to shiny hunt Swablu one day? Or Altaria? Good choices, Rockman. I really like shiny Altaria as well. I just wanted to focus on the featured shiny Pokemon for this event in today's question of the day poll. Is that it over there? It's so hard to see at night in this game. You see how fast some of those Varoom are in the background, though? That's what I gotta put up with, just to look for one shiny in this outbreak. And the funniest part is, they'll drill right through you and then encounter you 5 seconds later. They're just as bad as Tauros, if not worse. That's a deerling. So yeah, this is today's goal. All I really want to do is see how many of each featured shiny Pokemon I can find. But if this Varoom hunt takes a long time, then I'll probably just narrow it down to, like, one other Pokemon. I don't know. I'm going wherever the wind takes me. Seriously, though, when I get back from my fun hiatus, I'm gonna try to do something more high energy, because I've been having a lot of chill streams lately. I like to mix it up. But yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier about that voiceless game, you have to do every single action in each level to the beat of whatever song is playing. That's what's so special about a rhythm-based platformer. It's also kind of similar to Crypt of the Necro Dancer, although that one's a puzzle-based game. There's a Gulpin. I guarantee you, at some point, Shiny Varoom has appeared, but because of it being nighttime right now, it just looked like a regular one. Check the thumbnail of this stream to see what Shiny Varoom looks like. It's noticeable, but not really in this nighttime scheme. If you guys see it before me, please do let me know. Might also be a good idea to scooch up here a little bit. Wait, never mind. I think that's it right there. Yep, that's it. Found ya. Shiny Varoom, #1. Is that another one right there? I think that is. Let's catch this thing in a Dusk Ball and see if I can find that other... potentially other Shiny Varoom. I told you these odds were boosted. Varoom, the single Sill Pokemon, a Steel and Poison type. The Steel section is Varoom's actual body. This Pokemon clings to rocks and converts the minerals within into energy to fuel its activities. Very cool. Ah, false alarm on that other Varoom. Okay. Let's see if there are any other shinies in here. No, there are not. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay here for a little bit longer. I want to see if I can max out the Outbreak odds here and find another shiny. That'd be so awesome. Only one more catalog level until you get the Adoring Crowd emote in Splatoon 3. That's a good emote. Funny you should mention that, though. I actually maxed out my catalog yesterday. The strings attached emote is so good. And a little creepy. If you are able to max out your catalog for this in-game season, I highly recommend it. Oh my gosh, there's another shiny. I was kidding, game. I think that'll be a good way to extend this stream, honestly. Maxing out the odds on every individual Pokemon's Outbreak that I find, and seeing how many of each one I find. That'd be fun. Because we're just about to max out the odds on this Outbreak. I'll look for duplicates on my own time. You would only hunt one and done, Eclipse Knight? I'd do the same if I weren't streaming this, but since I am, I'm like, where's the fun in only doing one and done? If I only did that for each individual Pokemon, this stream would be over in less than an hour, and I want to make this fun. You know? It's no fun if I do a super quick stream and then I'm like, okay, it's over, we're raiding now. We're not actually raiding right now, I'm just saying that for a metaphor. And yeah, Eclipse Knight is willing to help out with the Walking Wake and Iron Leaves raids if any of you need help with it. But if you guys end up forming a group, please let each other know. Otherwise, I'll think you're addressing me. Same with how I do my Splatoon 3 streams. Okay, the odds are maxed out, and it only seems like we found 2 shiny Varoom here. That's fine. But still, it's fun to see how many you can find. Can a sandwich get better odds? I don't know. That is a good question. I want to say no, but I could be wrong. I've never really looked into how good sandwiches are for shiny odds in these boosted shiny outbreaks. But yeah, I think this is a good way to get this to work. I'll do one of each featured Pokemon's outbreak. I'll max out the odds, get however many shinies I can within the outbreak, and time permitting, I will look at the duplicate outbreaks. But here, for example, using a water-type shiny sandwich would not be a good idea because I'd get boosted spawns of Slowpoke, Wiglet, Marill, Finizen, and Magikarp, to name a few. I guarantee you, though, if the odds of these outbreaks were not shiny boosted, you could use a sandwich. Also, what's up, JD? How are you doing? Marini is another water-type Pokemon that would get affected by the sandwich. And Clauncher. I keep forgetting Clauncher is in Violet. May we never forget the incredibly strenuous times I had hunting for shiny Skrelp, only to get a shiny Johto Quillfish. For a second there, I thought that was a shiny Marill. Why did I think that? It is obviously not shiny. Come at me, Gyarados. I got my Altaria. Very close to the gold spawning grounds badge. The rotation is not the best, but it's working. Good for you, then, JD, because I'm not touching that rotation with a 10-foot pole. It's terrible for Salmon Run. L3 Nozzlenose, Clash Blaster, Bamboozler, and one other weapon that I can't think of at the moment. I wish I knew what it was. But I do know 3 of them are the L3, the Clash, and the Bamboo. The problem is, those Salmon Run weapons do well when supporting others. They are not good alone. And the bamboo is the only charger that can't pierce salmonids other than the Snipe Rider. So you are out of luck there. Imagine if one of these Gyarados were shiny before I found a shiny Magikarp. Okay, first message. I wonder. Oh, there's more over here. Now, here's the kicker. Do you guys think we'll find the shiny Magikarp flopping around like this? Or do you think it'll be swimming like that? Because it's kind of funny to just see Magikarp flopping around and then randomly jump out. Even though I'm pretty sure if you fight one on land, it'll start levitating. No? I thought they did. That's weird. Modern Pokemon games are very stingy about when water and flying type Pokemon or levitating Pokemon are actually levitating. We're only on our second Pokemon, and Magikarp is already being stingy. This is not looking good, folks. At least all the other Pokemon in the area have cleared out. More or less. I just gotta figure out where the epicenter of this outbreak is. That'll maximize my chances of finding Magikarp. See what I mean? Maybe if I go out into the waters a little bit and then come back, that'll help. I don't know. Well, that worked not at all. Not even the Wattrel threw me a bone. Very peculiar. What's even worse is, anytime these Magikarp are flopping around just barely at the water's edge, the water blocks what they look like. So I won't know if they're shiny until they jump out of the water. It is not a fun time. There's a Weasel out there, and I thought that was a shiny Magikarp. Oh yeah, I think it was Rockman that asked about this. Another reason why I don't want to use a shiny sandwich for these outbreaks is because none of them share a type. excuse me. If, for example, there were only water-type Pokemon featured, I would. It would be a good way to test it. But I don't want to have that boost when I go for, say, Rellor. That'll probably be next after I hunt for Magikarp, because I don't think I've caught Shiny Rellor yet. Not that I remember. And even if I did already, it doesn't hurt to have another. I need to be more careful with my shiny Pokemon hunting in the future, especially in Legends ZA. Attack the Quillfish, Melody. Not the... There we go. For a second, I thought it was targeting the Arrokuda. It being the game in this case. There's the Arrokuda. I'm gonna do this again. There's a Magikarp over there, but I don't think it's part of the Outbreak. Already got Shiny Shelter. I remember when that happened. Look at them all. Not a single shiny water-type Pokemon in sight. Forget the Magikarp for a moment. Maybe I'll just go to a different Magikarp Outbreak. Yeah, this one isn't very good, now that I'm looking a little closer. Too many other Pokemon. Let's just do that. Sorry, Magikarp. You picked a different place to appear than I thought. So I'll look for you somewhere else. Maybe on the port. You really want to try the Princess Peach Showtime demo? I had thought about doing a video on Princess Peach Showtime, but I don't know. It doesn't really seem like the game for me, you know? I have seen gameplay of it, though. It looks decent. I just don't think it would be worth it to buy a copy right now. Maybe I will after it goes on sale. That's what I usually do with Nintendo games I'm not sure about. Wait for sales. See, now this is more like it. If there are any other non-featured Pokemon around, there are so few that it doesn't really matter. Most of the spawns will be Magikarp anyway, or water types. Nice mid-air attack there, Melody. That's the nickname for my Altaria. Yeah, see? Look! There's a whole bunch of Magikarp now. Where were you guys over in the east? Now, I don't know if shiny sandwiches affect odds for boosted shiny outbreaks, but I do know and counter power sandwiches behave the same. So if this Magikarp Outbreak doesn't provide either, then I could make an encounter power water level 2 sandwich if I wanted. Not level 3. Ugh, excuse me. Got a little something in my throat. It would not be a good idea for me to make a water encounter power level 3 sandwich, because that would still require me to use Herba Mystica. And I don't want that, you know? I'm low on salty Herba Mystica as it is. I don't want to use it. Is that a shiny Shellos? Shellos? No? For some reason it looked orange from a distance. Shiny East Sea Shellos are pink instead of orange. Or, sorry, other way around, orange instead of pink. And I think I might be getting close to losing my mind about this shiny carp. It doesn't help when they stay submerged like that. Can't be on Miraidon to get that Gimme Ghoul. I see how it is. Whoa, that's rare. A wild Kilowattrel is just randomly on the pier. Okay, starting to go down. Ooh, I think we found our winning spot for this outbreak. Look at how few other Pokemon are showing up right now. And if at any point the other encounters get too much, I can just throw my picnic set up and then close it to reset everything. You know, that's what I should have done last time. Dagnabbit. Not for Varoom. I'm talking about the first Magikarp outbreak we found. That could have helped. You've done your fill, Melody. Let's get Neptune out there. He can attack submerged water-type Pokemon. Every time when I back away from a bunch of random Pokemon, I always think one of them is shiny. Like that Shellos. And for a minute there, I thought I saw a shiny Buizel. But I think I really am just seeing things. Still nothing on the gold Magikarp department. I really hope Shinx and Rellor are nicer. Ooh, it's daytime now. Now's a good time to hunt for more shiny Varoom if I wanted to, but I already said I'm gonna be doing one outbreak at a time. Whoa, that Shelter just randomly appeared out of the water like that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Pretty funny. But what I really want to see is a shiny Magikarp game. Why are you not providing? And now it's raining. Oh, that's the second message. Never mind. I'm still going to reset the spawns because now things are getting a little out of control. And while this is happening, I'm going to go get my phone real quick because I think I just got a text message. Alright, I'll have to answer that later. I'm streaming. It's not really that important of a text anyway, so I should be fine. See, that's a little better. Still not much. Now, Magikarp, when I max out this Outbreak, you better start shining for me. I don't want to have bad luck in an event that's supposed to bring me good luck. So close to a mid-air attack. Nice try, Neptune. Nothing over here, nothing over there. That's a Clauncher. Oh, that's cool. A Wattrel and a Kilowattrel together. That's funny. That's what that is. Ooh, that's a weird Pokemon right there. Wugtrio. Hey, to any of you in chat who have actively been playing Scarlet and Violet, is Wugtrio any good? I keep on hearing mixed things about it. But I kind of just swept it under the rug because it was a convergent Pokemon. Everyone knows Toedscool and Toedscruel are bad. I just don't know about Wiglet and Wugtrio. And the same goes for any VOD watchers that happen to be watching this right now. Please let me know in a comment if you think Wiglet and Wugtrio are good. What happened to all the Magikarp? Why are they suddenly so rare? These outbreaks are in such weird places, man. I think I might have to go to a third one if this one isn't working. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give up on this one. I'll check the one over by the East Province beaches one more time, and if there's nothing good there, I'm going to... Let's see. Are there any other ones around here? No, I'm not doing that. You're out of your mind if you think I'm doing that. Or that. Hunting water-type Pokemon in a river is so painful. I think I am just stuck with the East and West outbreaks. And the potential to get something that isn't shiny Magikarp. But oh well. Gotta live a little dangerously, I suppose. Like this is dangerous, but you know what I mean. This is a risk I'm willing to take. Now let me see. Oh, well, what do you know? Just needed a reset. There it is. Shiny Magikarp, and it's a female. So that means after maxing out these 2 outbreaks, we've only gotten 1 shiny Magikarp so far. Good grief. I deserve another one on that West outbreak. Whatever. I'm not complaining, though. We did find it. Magikarp, the fish Pokemon, a water type. In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exist today. We'll be doing any nicknaming, evolving, mark checking, all that jazz at the very end of the stream before we raid someone. Nope. We're going back to the port, going back to the West Beach, and maybe we'll find another shiny Magikarp there. Whoa, that was weird. Excuse me. Drastic lighting change. There's that Wug Trio again. I've found shiny Wug Trio before. It looks really cool. Instead of having red bodies with white noses, the shiny form has blue bodies with yellow noses. If any of you have ever played Undertale, they kind of remind me of the water sausages that Toriel has. At least I think it was her. It was either Toriel or Papyrus. The funny part of it is, the game calls them water sausages. Wait a second. Nope. Carry on there, Shelder. Let's see. I mean, if I do end up getting the shiny Magikarp here... Sorry, just thinking out loud. There we go. Maxed out the odds. And rats. Doesn't look like there's anything yet. I'll give this a few resets, and if nothing happens, then I'll just go to Rellor next, because I don't want to be here all frickin' night. We got other Pokemon to hunt. And plenty of duplicate outbreaks to hunt in, too. Like the title of the stream says, I'm going for the gold. Trying my darndest to, anyway. Once again, a first stage and a fully evolved Pokemon in the same spot. Wiglet and Wug trio. Look at them. They look so weird. Thought that was a shiny Magikarp right there, but it was just the lighting. I really am seeing things. This stream has slowly devolved into listen to the inane ramblings of an Octoling trying to look for a weirdly colored goldfish or a weirdly colored koi, because that's what Magikarp is based on. Yep. Looks like it's a wash. I'll be back later, Magikarp. I got other places to be, so if we end up not getting lucky on one Outbreak tonight, then I'll take it. At least we still found one shiny Magikarp. Now onward to the Blueberry Academy. I guess we'll start in the Savannah biome, because that's where Rellor can be found normally. Let's do this. Luckily, shiny Rellor is even easier to spot. Also, what's up, Greg? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. I'm over here hunting for some golden shiny Pokemon in Outbreaks. I already found 2 shiny Varoom and a shiny Magikarp. Whichever Varoom ends up having the better stats is the one I'll end up evolving. You've just been lurking this whole time? That's cool. Lurkers are just as much appreciated as active viewers. Your contributions to my streams are both greatly appreciated. Now let's see what Rellor has to offer. The one thing I don't like about Rellor is that it's a Pokemon that you have to walk around to evolve. I get the joke, though. Haha, funny dung beetle Pokemon. But still, it's a pain in the neck. Plus, all the methods I have seen to speed up the process of these walking evolutions basically make you go dizzy in the process if you're not careful. So be careful about what you do to evolve your shiny, or just regular Rellor, Palmo, Bramblin, and the rest. It's another deerling, I swear. Those idiots just won't leave me alone. I swear deerling isn't the only grass type in this game. There's other stuff too. You know that. I know that. Ugh, oh boy. Wait, I got it! I know the perfect thing to stream after I return from my next hiatus. I've still got to finish the final palette of Splatoon 3 Side Order. It's the super secret final palette. And I'm gonna see if I can do that hackless. Yes, you heard me. Because for some reason, this super secret final palette gives you fewer color chips the more hacks you have enabled. So I want to try going through it hackless to see if I can get the maximum amount of color chips. See my train of thought? But once I do beat said palette, I will be fully done with Side Order. Everything else will just be stuff to do on my own time. Whoa, wild Flygon. That's a new one, he said sarcastically. That's a Trapinch, not another Rellor. You're so close, game. There it is! Shiny Rellor. I knew it existed. And hey, this one's tiny. Now instead of pushing a mud ball around, it pushes around a ball made of gold. That's where the golden part of this shiny Pokemon comes from. So now we got 3 out of 4. Rellor, the rolling Pokemon, a bug type. It rolls its mud ball around while the energy it needs for evolution matures. Eventually, the time comes for it to evolve. Still gonna max out these, or this Outbreak, to see if I can find any other shinies. Flygon, get out of here. I didn't care if Chomper got damaged there. I could have still healed him. But yeah, I think that's going to be a good course of action. Max this one out. Go over to Kitakami. Look for a shiny Shinx. And then look for any other duplicate Outbreaks that I want before the stream ends. Tell you what, I do remember this. The last time there was a Mass Outbreak event in this game with boosted shiny odds was for Delibird last Christmas. There was one Outbreak for Delibird that gave me 3 shinies in the same set of spawns. I'm not kidding. I had 3 shiny Delibird on my screen at one time. I didn't even know that was possible. Nuts, man. That's what it was. Easily my luckiest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet shiny hunt. Well, because the odds were in my favor, but that's beside the point. It was still really lucky. Let's see. Dang, it's not looking like any others want to show up. That's fine. Still got a few more outbreaks to check. So I'm not too bothered, I don't think. Yeah, there we go. This outbreak's been maxed out. And nothing. All right. So onward to Kitakami. We got two good Shinx outbreaks basically right next to each other. I'll start here. Come on, game. Let's make it 4 for 4. Whoa, Nelly. Hold everything. Just gotta cross the river. And bingo, we're in. There are a few more Shinx over there, according to this outbreak. And they're on that side of the lake, too. Okay. I really hate rain in this game, just as much as I hate it in real life. Bubble! Shinx is right there. I swear you can hit it. Not that hard, man. Not that hard. That is a Swadloon. See, now here's a good place to activate an electric-type sandwich. Just in counter power, though. Heck, I might do that right now. In a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So these Lotad can kindly get out of here. I just gotta find a good space to set up a picnic. There we are. Now we just gotta scroll through all the ones I favorited, because those have encounter powers. And I gotta find one for electric types. There's one, but I want to see if I can find one for level 2. Let's see. Raid power, EXP point power. Dang, it's not looking like any of these are going to be it. Tidal power would be fun, though. Not what I'm looking for. Catching power. Nope. Oh, wait, what am I doing? There's a website where you can check for any sandwich power that you want to get. So, encounter power, electric, level 2. This is the sandwich website, by the way. Let's see. Do I have these? 2 banana. 4 chorizo. 3 jam. And 1 salt. This is supposed to give me encounter power level 2 for electric types. Not level 3 because that requires Herba Mystica, like I've said already. I think this is the first time in my life I've used jam and bananas on a sandwich in this game. Gotta stack the chorizo. There we go. It's not the prettiest looking sandwich, but it works. All the pieces are on there. So if I made this right, I should get electric type and counter power level 2. Sure enough, first one. Let's get to work. And of course the Lotads still show up. Right, Morpeko and Charjabug will show up with this as well. But I guess I should just stay away from that part of the lake. I'm just doing this so I don't have to deal with the Lotad. And even then, they're still showing up. Tough decisions. You know, I've never really thought about this before, but I gotta say, this is probably my favorite location in the entirety of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The Paldea region is nice, don't get me wrong, but Kitakami feels so serene. You've basically got something reminiscent of a Japanese village, complete with a myth about a mischievous ogre that turned out to be false. Also, what's up, Bread? How you doing? But in terms of location and overall ambience, I will say this is probably my favorite location in the game. Alright, got the first message on this outbreak. There you go, Bubble. I knew you had it in you. Look at all those Lotad, though. Why are they so common over here? I mean, it's probably supposed to resemble the lily pads floating in a Zen garden. But come on, man. Give the other Pokemon around here some slack, would ya? Alrighty. Nope, that is not anything special. Ooh, you're on your potentially final Salmon Run battle before the Gold Spawning Grounds badge. Good luck with that, JD. If any of you out there have ever gotten a golden Salmon Run badge, or I guess a gold Salmon Run map badge, you have the fortitude that I don't have, and I commend you for it. It would take a lot of effort for me to set up time to get EVP 999 on any Salmon Run map. The closest I've gotten is EVP 600 on Salmonid Smokeyard. It's not as bad as I initially thought. If I'm being real, Lost Outpost was far worse of a Salmon Run map in Splatoon 2. I was just blowing my initial reaction out of the water for no reason. That almost sounded like I was about to drop a tier list. And speaking of tier lists, by the way, I have not forgotten about my special weapon tier list for the Splatoon series. That will happen. I just don't know when, because I've got so much other content coming down the tubes. You don't have the patience to even go to EVP 400? That's a mood. The only time I've ever bothered to get higher than EVP 200 on maps is if there is an all-random rotation. Be it all Grizzco weapons or just all random weapons in general. But even then, it really depends on how much time I have for that rotation. It's tough, man. As someone who claims to want to get better in Salmon Run, it's tough to find time for stuff like this. Or that. Not this as in what I'm playing right now, but you know what I mean. And I still want to find time to rematch the Megalodontia and potentially get my 10th win against it. On or off stream. Because frankly, I'm fed up. I'm not mad at any of you, by the way. I'm mad at the game. What are you doing, game? Speaking of which. There we go. Dagnabbit. I said I don't want to interact with you, Squavet. Go back to the Galar region, where you belong. Maybe I should try doing this more often. Excuse me. Recently had dinner before I started the stream. That was weird. The game was a lot laggier than usual. What's funny is, of all the times I've visited this side of Kitakami, Not a single time have I found a shiny Lotad here, despite them spawning in the dozens in the lake. Okay, now that's a little better in terms of the average spawns of Lotad to Shinx. I want to see more of that game. There's a Noctowl. Alright, maxed odds on this Outbreak, so you know... Because the other Shinx Outbreak is in a better spot, I think what I'm gonna do is, well, first off, gonna catch you because I still need to for my Pokedex. This is unrelated to the shiny hunt. I've just been struggling to find a wild Leavanny for so long. Finally mine. There we go. I don't even know if that gives me a Pokedex milestone. No, it does not. But okay then, if that's how you're gonna play game, I'll move to the other Shinx Outbreak. I also gotta sit up straight because I've been absolutely destroying my posture, and that's no way to game. Oh, wait, hang on a second. There we go, quick throat clear, and we're back. I'll go to the other Shinx Outbreak, save so I can get rid of the electric type encounter power, and then start again. There we are. Unless, of course, Shinx appears in its shiny form right now. Which does not look like it's gonna happen. Oh well. Would have been funny if I spoke it into being. Don't go anywhere, Shinx. I'll be right back. I swear, by the time I reload this, if my in-game spawns are back to normal, because I'm offline, I'm gonna be so mad. Because I did notice, by the way, that I was still on the online mode. Okay, Shinx, let's try this again. Seems like the majority of them are going to be around here. With a few other Pokemon for good measure. This appears to help out the spawn rate a little bit, standing a little ways back from where the center of the outbreak is. No, I did not mean to do that. Sorry there, Bubble. Oh, there are even more down here. This is a much better area. Why did I not come over here first? What the heck is wrong with me? Whole lot of nothing, though. I'll just keep bouncing from platform to platform and seeing how many Shinx are over here, I suppose. Because they're at basically multiple elevation levels. Dang, I've already gotten the outbreak to the first message. Feels like I've been on this for forever. Probably because I've split it between 2 outbreaks. Oh, I know how to speed this up a little bit. No, don't go down there, Miraidon. We're staying up here for now. Unless, of course, the shiny Shinx happens to show up on a lower elevation. Then we're going down. Nothing yet. I don't want to be called a liar, game. Prove to me that these outbreaks have boosted shiny odds. And I'm not just talking out of my behind. Yep, this seems to be the best place to look for the Shinx. They're all over. Definitely getting lower. We're close. Can't stray too far, or else I'll get other Pokemon to start appearing, and I don't want that. Wow, you're KOing these Shinx without even my telling you to, Catherine. That is how devoted of a shiny hunter my Zarina is. Also, what's up, Tricolor? How you doing? I'm also shiny hunting Shinx currently. It's just being a little idiot and not wanting to show up for some reason. Despite these odds being boosted, game. Oh, well, finally, guess who decided to show up? Okay, we've gotten all 4 featured Pokemon. Now I'll be going back to the Paldea region and seeing if I can find any other shiny Varoom or Magikarp. I'm not checking the river outbreaks for Magikarp, by the way. Shinx, the Flash Pokemon, an electric type. The extension and contraction of its muscles generates electricity. Its fur glows when it's in trouble. Also, what's up, Taylor? How you doing? I don't know if you've been lurking in the stream already, but I've found all 4 of the featured shiny Pokemon. Shinx was the last one I needed. I found 2 Varoom, 1 Magikarp, 1 Rellor, and that Shinx so far. I'm going to see if I can find any more before I decide to end the stream. This Shinx outbreak is not in a good spot, unfortunately, because it's right next to the lake where a bunch of Lotads spawn. Still surprised I haven't found a shiny Lotad in that way yet. Also, what's up, Kells? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, and I hope you don't mind if I call you Kells. That'll be easy for me to remember. You've only found 2 of the featured shinies so far? Which ones, if you don't mind my asking? Because I've been having pretty bad luck with Magikarp myself, but I found the other 3 relatively quickly. The shiny odds are supposed to be boosted, Tricolor. That's what I've heard. The only ones you've found so far are Magikarp and Rellor. Those are still pretty good. If you want a little bit of an easier time shiny hunting, I recommend going for Shinx next if you haven't already. Because Varoom is so aggressive, it'll charge at you so fast. I'm not gonna read that out loud, but if it helps, I have a good focus on chill vibes on my streams. So if you want to hang out here and relax, I don't mind. Oh, that was a Skiploom. I don't know what I thought that was over there. We're going into a really weird subsection of the East Province for this shiny Varoom hunt. So close. I can feel it. There it is. I think. Yep, there it is. I want to see if I can find any more of these. I'm still going to go back to that Western Province Magikarp place so I can look for it again. Whoa, boy. Slow down there, Varoom. I'm not ready to fight you yet. Come back to me when you're shiny, Varoom. And once again, I have the challenge of looking for this stupid thing at night. In-game, by the way. Shiny Shinx is mostly yellow. Yes, that's correct, Tricolor. That's the theme with these event outbreaks. All of their shiny forms are either yellow or gold. Not really sure what spawned this Outbreak event. I didn't think Golden Week was so soon. I gotta look that up. When is Golden Week? Because it's a Japanese celebration. Oh, well, color me impressed. Next week is Golden Week. So that is why all of these Pokemon are spawning. I thought it was just a coincidence, but nope. Next week is, in fact, Golden Week in Japan. You clever Pokemon Company devs, you. Didn't know if there were any shiny Varoom up there, or just regular ones. Guess they're all down here. They're in the wall! Look at them! That is so weird. I've never seen that many Pokemon glitched into a wall at one time. I'll have to free any shiny Varoom that gets stuck there. I once had to get a shiny Dunsparce out of a wall. It was no fun. Worst part was, it wasn't even a shiny 3-segment Dunsparce. Just a 2-segment one. I'm trying to think if I've ever found a 3-segment Dunsparce. Or, excuse me, evolved it. You can only get a 3-segment Dunsparce by evolution. Same with a Mousehold with only 1 child instead of 2. That's not a shiny Varoom. I don't think any of these are. That's Scarlet and Violet for you. True, Kels, true. By the way, if any of you are new here, it would mean a lot to me if you subscribed. I am a variety Nintendo content creator with a focus on chill vibes above all else. I play games like this, Splatoon 3, and basically anything that's in my Nintendo Switch or Steam collection. I am slowly branching out to Steam games. I am very close to 2,000 subscribers, and I would love to hit that by the end of the year. Don't forget to ring that little bell as well if you want to get notifications for when I upload stuff. I've got a spicy video coming out on Monday. It's for a game called Anton Blast. Maybe you've heard of it. I am going to be a little more, not really annoying, but I am going to be shilling my channel more when I get closer to 2,000 subs. But like I said, I'm not going to be annoying about it. Is that it? No. None of you are shiny either, that I could see. That's not it. You got another shiny Rellor? Nice! Now you can get one to evolve into Rabska. Kells. Good luck with the walk, though. 1,000 steps with a single Pokemon takes a long frickin' time. As someone who planned on using a Palmet on his team, that's all I can really say. I wish you luck. Nothing over there that I can see. So let's just keep KOing the ones that are outside of the wall. Chomper. There we go. Good gravy. With the way some of these Varoom are facing the wall, it almost looks like they're taunting the others that are inside the wall. Definitely getting lower. All right. Dollars to donuts, by the way. There is a shiny Varoom inside this wall. Or there will be if there isn't. Good gravy. Cut a guy a break, will ya, game? Oh, there they all are. Whoa. The camera was entirely in the wall for a moment there. That was cool. I have no idea why I'm still shiny checking these when I haven't maxed out the odds for this outbreak yet. Guess I had that much faith in the game to give me a shiny, when that's not a thing. Yet. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought Golden Week was the last week of January, not April. Shows how much I know, I guess. And if you guys are curious, I want to say Golden Week is about Japanese commerce. Oh, well, according to this article, it's about vacation travel, not commerce. Oh, all right, then. I learned something tonight. None of you are shiny, so we're in the clear. I don't think this one's gonna be it. Especially considering they're all getting bored and floating upwards. I saw that Litleo, and I saw a little bit of gold. A whole lot of nothing. If I max out this Outbreak and don't get anything, I'm moving to a different Varoom Outbreak. Because I think I have one more at the moment that I can check. Then we'll go back to that Western Province Magikarp Outbreak. Oh, wait, that's it right there. Get back here! I'm trying to see if I can get this shiny Varoom to aggro me. See? It's right there. Right where my PNG tuber is. That's shiny. Ooh, wait, hang on. It's just barely out of range. Come on, game. Look at that. Shiny in the wall. Are there any others around here? No? Chomper is reacting, so we know it's a shiny Varoom. It's just that your trainer's arc is so stupidly low that it's impossible to encounter it. And you got your shiny Rellor to evolve? Let's go. Oh, it's getting closer. Come on. Yeah, let's go! You're free! And you got your shiny Shinx. Let's go, Tricolor. I surgically removed this shiny Varoom at the same time you got your Shinx. Double win-win. That easily took like 3 minutes. It finally heard me and wanted to move. Now let's go to the Western Province Magikarp to see if I can finally spot a gold Magikarp over there. Then we'll go to the other Rellor Outbreak, and then I'll probably wrap up the stream after that. I'll check one more Magikarp Outbreak and one more Rellor Outbreak, then end the stream. Kilowattrell, I didn't even encounter you. Go back to whatever you were doing that wasn't bothering me. See ya. Not this time. Alright. That whole outbreak may have taken 20 minutes, Tricolor, but I was just talking about from the time I first saw the shiny Varoom in the wall. That's what I mean. Oh, you're talking about your Shinx. Sorry. I misunderstood you. You also randomly found a shiny Zapdos in Pokemon Sword? Oh, I take it was part of the Dynamax Adventures thing? I still haven't found any of the shiny legendary birds. I really need to at some point. Maybe Articuno. I'm not going to make a water-type encounter power sandwich, because as you can see, every other water-type under the sun wants to ruin my plan. Maybe if I tackle this from the sea. Nah. Tynamo, Buizel, Floatzel, and Clauncher are gonna make it a pain for me. I'll just focus on checking this from the shore. And sure enough, it pays to do that. Get over here, Magikarp. We'll catch you in a dive ball. Nice, we get to see under the water with that one. There we go. No other bonus ones. All right. Back to the Blueberry Academy. Let's go to that other Rellor Outbreak that was around here. Right around here. Then we'll evolve everything that isn't Rellor. Then end the stream. Excuse me. I will still be nicknaming all of the Pokemon I choose to evolve too. Whoa, Nelly. Shouldn't be that hard to distinguish the Rellor from the rest of the Pokemon. Looks like they're all spawning over here. I thought that was it right there, but nope, that's a Deerling again. I swear, despite not being aggressive, Deerling are just as annoying as Paris was in Pokemon Legends Arceus. If you've played that game before, then you know what I'm talking about. I freaking hate Paris! And Parasect, by extension. Alrighty. Got a few more over here, and over here. I will evolve Shiny Rellor on my own time. I really don't have enough time to evolve it on stream. Did not mean to encounter you there. Sorry, Rellor. You're not even shiny anyway. Alright, first message. This was around the time that I found the other shiny Rellor anyway. So, let's see if we can have the same thing happen twice in a row. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I know whom we're gonna be raiding tonight, provided that person is still live. And if they are, it's going to be a Twitch streamer. I don't know how many of you here have Twitch, but if you do, just be prepared, because that's where we're going to be going. In fact, while Chomper is doing his business with the non-shiny Rellor, let me see if that person is live right now. Twitch.tv. A lot of other people I'm not subscribed to. This is Twitch. A lot of other people I'm following are live right now. Let's see. Good, this person is still live. For now. This is another Pokemon streamer, so I think it would be nice to pay him a visit. Can't get distracted now, though. But yes, the person we're going to be raiding tonight, provided they're still live by the time I end, is someone on Twitch. Definitely getting lower. All right. It does not look like I'm going to be getting another shiny Rellor quickly. Checking every single one that I can see, and none of them have the golden ball. There's just a trio of them right there that I completely ignored. It's funny, though. If you make the camera swivel in different ways quickly, whenever your Pokemon are auto-battling, you can make the sounds cut out. I had that happen when I was looking for shiny Shinx earlier. Still nothing. I've got my raid targets stream pulled up on a separate tab as well, so if I miss some of your messages, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have another situation where I raid someone just after they end their stream. I've had that happen before, you know. And it's lame because I like it when my raid targets see that I raid them, you know? But even then, if that ever happens, at least my viewers still get to check out the target's content. So not all hope is lost. And once again, if this Outbreak gets maxed out, I'm moving to an Outbreak in the Canyon biome. Because I do have one. There we go. I'll reset this a couple times, and if nothing happens, then I'll move to a different Rellor. A different Rellor Outbreak, excuse me. I don't know why I paused there. Come on, let me see the golden ball. Or wait, maybe I should end the stream. I said this was the last outbreak I wanted to check. I probably will still end the stream now that I'm thinking a little more about it. These outbreaks will still be around until the end of next week, so I'll have plenty of time to hunt for another shiny Rellor, and so will you guys. And I will definitely be looking for more shiny Shinx on my own time, because I think I got a little, pardon my French here, screwed over. Yeah, it's not looking good, folks. One more reset, and if nothing happens there, then that's it. We'll do the evolutions, nicknaming, and all that, and then evolve, or I said that already, and then we'll end the stream. I'm at least glad we got one of each featured shiny Pokemon. I was hoping I would get loads, but at the same time, that may not be that realistic, considering. Yeah, I think this one's a wash. Sorry. But we're not done yet. Let me go to a different spot, and we shall evolve all of the Pokemon we found today, except for Rellor. No, not the picnic. And that's what I get for not messing with my thing. Alright, let's see. Brave-natured, overcoat ability. Quiet-natured, overcoat ability. But Varoom's special attack isn't very good anyway. And serious-natured, overcoat ability. I think I'm gonna keep the serious-natured one. I'll release this one since it's the worst. But I will for sure evolve this one because it's the best. I'll teach it Screech instead of Headbutt. And Iron Head instead of Assurance. Don't teach it Swagger. And... Poison Jab, okay. That's much better than Sludge. How much longer before it evolves? Okay, so it's either level 39 or 40. Shiny Varoom looks so cool. No need to learn Shift Gear. Tempting, though. Alright, next up, Magikarp. Hasty-natured versus docile-natured. I actually think I'm going to evolve this one because it has the better characteristic. And it's one level away from evolving anyway, so there you go. Behold! The Red Gyarados! I'll teach it better moves right now, actually. And we'll teach it Ice Fang. Waterfall. And something else. Twister. There we go. And next up is Shinx. And I can release this because it's just for a Dex entry. There we go. Put everyone in their proper places. Wow, that didn't level it up. There we go. I really like the look of the shiny Shinx family. Sorry about that, I had to stretch. Yesterday I did an upper body workout and it was really good, but oh boy did my arms hurt afterwards. Now the stream's about to end, so let me get the link prepared for whom we're gonna raid. And don't go anywhere. It's time for the raid. Let me just put everything back to the way it was, and then I'll explain. We are going to be raiding someone on Twitch. I have not done this in a very long time. The person in question, I can't figure out how their name is pronounced. Abizab? I think that's how you say it. I hope to goodness I'm not butchering that. But yes, that's whom we're going to be raiding. She is currently playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, hunting for Spinarak. So I think it would be nice to pay her a visit. Let me drop the link a few times. There it is. And when you get there, type hashtag Tentacle YouTube Raid. If you have a Twitch account. Otherwise, just sit back and watch. And like I said before, I am going to be going on hiatus from here starting next Tuesday. And I won't be able to stream again until May 6th. Bright side is, though, I got a couple videos coming out. Potentially a Super Mario Bros. Wonder short tomorrow. Then I'll have episode 20 of Pokemon Sword on Saturday. And then the long-awaited Anton Blast video on Monday while I'm away. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, this is Tentacle signing out. Take care, everybody.